With the recent announcement that actor Henry Cavill's time as Superman may be at an end, it's a difficult yet exciting time for fans of DCU's titular hero, with Henry's reported departure from Warner Brothers leaving questions about Superman's future in the DCU. This video will examine what his departure could mean for the entire universe he inhabits. Next up, is Henry Cavill leaving the MCU? Henry Cavill was at the top of his game a month ago. He was meeting with Marvel, appearing in The Witcher on Netflix, running for the role of the next James Bond, and hinting at his comeback as DC's Superman. It appeared as though the Henry Cavill era had arrived, but everything fell apart in a matter of weeks. His most recent appearance as the superhero was in a cameo in Black Adam earlier this year. He revealed he would be coming back to portray Superman in October, after leaving the lead role in the Netflix series The Witcher. Cavill noted on Instagram on Wednesday that Gunn and his co-chair Peter Safran had meetings with him to deliver some news. Cavill wrote, "I will after all not be returning as Superman, after being told by the studio to announce my return back in October prior to their hire. This news isn't the easiest, but that's life. The changing of the guard is something that happens. I respect that. James and Peter have a universe to build. I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes. Although Superman is still around," he noted, "fans may want to mourn for a while. My turn to wear the cape has passed, but what Superman stands for never will. It's been a fun ride with you all. Onwards and upwards." Next off, why did Cavill decide to leave the red-caped character? Henry Cavill's departure from the Superman role has left many fans and critics alike wondering why he chose to leave. It appears that a variety of factors have contributed to his decision, including creative differences between Warner Brothers. The actor himself has not explicitly stated the reasons for leaving, but speculation suggests that it was due to a lack of support from Warner Bros. On future DC films, particularly Justice League 2, which could impact the direction of Superman's character arc if it were ever made into production. Additionally, Cavill may have chosen to move on in order to pursue other acting opportunities, or take a break from the superhero blockbusters altogether. Whatever the reason behind his departure, it's clear that Henry Cavill's exit will mean major changes for DC Comics moving forward. Next up, what does Black Adam have to do with Henry Cavill? Wonder Woman 3 was scrapped. Numerous characters were recast. The plot of Superman was rewritten, and Henry Cavill was dismissed of his duties, setting off a firestorm within the DC universe. Things have changed drastically since the co-CEOs were chosen. After Black Adam failed to perform well at the box office, questions are being widely circulated concerning what will happen to the movie's future. There's no denying that since James Gunn and Peter Safran were hired to work on the DC universe, there's been a new update or piece of news making headlines every other day. Despite a robust marketing campaign and a great deal of buzz and anticipation, Black Adam failed to leave a lasting impression on audiences. Both critics and fans have mixed opinions about it, and even at the box office, it could only have made $389.5 million. Will Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam have a future when the co-CEOs of the DC universe announced new upgrades to the world? Despite much effort, the team behind Black Adam decided to focus on Superman's early years rather than bringing back Henry Cavill's Superman as a cameo. The Rock's poor box office results and Henry's departure both strongly suggest that a sequel to Black Adam will not be made. There is no evidence of this, although Fandom Wire alleged that James Gunn had discussed the significance of Superman but did not talk about Black Adam's future. Next off, what would the future of Superman look like without Cavill? The future of Superman without Henry Cavill is a thought that brings mixed emotions for fans around the world. On one hand, his tenure as the Man of Steel was nothing short of amazing, and it's hard to imagine anyone else in the role. But on the other hand, this could be an opportunity to explore new storylines and characters within the DC universe while still honoring past ones. This means there are many exciting possibilities ahead for fans, from introducing fresh stories with different dynamics between superheroes to taking bold creative risks by reimagining beloved characters in unique ways. Anything is possible now that we've entered a new era for Superman without Henry Cavill at its helm. Of course, we can't wait for the new budding actor who will step up next as Earth's mightiest hero, but whatever direction they choose to take us in will no doubt provide us with an unforgettable journey full of thrilling twists and turns. Next up, could Cavill's departure affect Justice League 2? The departure of Henry Cavill from playing Superman in the DC Extended Universe will certainly have an impact on Justice League 2, which was initially planned to be released. The movie follows the events of 2017's Justice League and would likely feature Superman as a major character. Without Cavill in that role, it's unclear how Warner Brothers will recast or alter his story arc for the sequel. It's possible that Warner Bros. Could choose to focus more heavily on other core characters, such as Batman, Wonder Woman, or Aquaman instead, or even introduce new heroes altogether in order to make up for the lack of Superman's presence in the film. It's also possible that Warner Bros. May decide to have another actor take over the role of Superman for Justice League 2 and future movies set within the DCEU timeline. In any case, we can expect some significant changes when it comes to how Justice League 2 handles its main protagonist and what direction he takes throughout the rest of the franchise moving forward, without Henry Cavill at its helm. Next Next off, who will be the next Superman? Now that Henry Cavill is stepping out, who is the next Superman? The identity of Cavill's replacement is still unknown. The only information Gunn has provided is that the new Superman movie would concentrate on the hero's youth. However, DC fans continue to speculate about who will don the red cape next. Despite the lack of details, the Superman fandom has been mentioning David Cornsweet for a time now. The 29-year-old actor who played John Kent, Superman's son, caught the attention of many fans. The new Superman may be Cornsweet since Cavill is no longer portraying Clark Kent. Another name that's being mentioned on numerous fan websites is Jacob Elordi. Given that Elordi is only 25, he might be the younger Clark Kent that Gunn had in mind. Cavill, on the other hand, was 30 when he first wore the red cape for Man of Steel, before Matt Reeves' The Batman. 2022 cast Robert Pattinson as the Dark Knight. Nicholas Hoult was speculated to play the caped hero. The media frenzy is now pointing to Holt's Superman playing a different DC character. Austin Butler is widely regarded as the ideal person to succeed Superman, but it's up to the director and casting team to pick what they think is the best version of Superman. Next up, what could Henry Cavill's departure mean for the DCU? The dawn of a new Superman signals an exciting yet uncertain future for the DC universe. With Henry Cavill's departure, fans are left to speculate who will follow in his footsteps and take up the mantle of Earth's mightiest hero. But beyond that, this could potentially mean shifting away from some of the darker themes explored in recent DCU films, such as Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice and Justice League, towards lighter fare more similar to Wonder Woman 1984 or Shazam. Additionally, this could be an opportunity for Warner Brothers to explore different aspects of the Man of Steel story by focusing on his human relationships rather than strictly action-oriented set pieces, something that fans have been clamoring for since 2013, when Cavill first donned the cape and tights. How will the introduction of a new face affect storylines and relationships between characters? Will it open up more opportunities to explore other aspects of Superman lore, or focus on different facets of his character? The possibilities are endless, leaving fans eager with anticipation about what lies ahead. With a new era upon us, it's time to look forward and embrace all that comes with such an iconic change. This could be an opportunity to introduce fresh stories while still honoring past ones, something that has been done successfully before in comic books and movies alike. It could also mean exploring different dynamics between superheroes or taking bold creative risks by reimagining beloved characters in unique ways. Next up, how could DCU recover? If Henry Cavill does decide to leave the DC universe, it might seem like a huge challenge at first, but there are ways that the franchise could recover. DCU has had a lot of talented actors and plenty of storylines to pursue. In the end, whether or not Henry Cavill returns to the role of Superman is less important than how the DC universe will move forward with their characters and stories. With so much potential future content to explore, let's hope for some more exciting adventures in the years to come. One possibility is for them to introduce a different version of Superman, one who is more in line with current times and has modern sensibilities. This way, fans can still enjoy their favorite hero without having too many changes from what they're used to. Another option would be for DCU to focus on other characters such as Wonder Woman or Aquaman. These heroes have similar powers and abilities as Superman, so by shifting attention away from him, audiences can explore these new stories while also keeping a connection with the original story arc of the DC universe. With some creative thinking and a commitment to giving fans something fresh and exciting, DCU could easily find its footing again even after Henry Cavill's departure. Henry Cavill's departure was a surprising and unexpected move, leaving fans worried about the future of DC's beloved superhero. Hopefully, whatever changes come about as a result of his exit prove beneficial for both Superman and his fans alike. But who do you think will take the role of the next Superman? And what Superman film was your favorite? Make sure to let us know down below. And don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.